Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Kim here with your reading. Hope you guys are doing good, safe, happy, wherever you're at. Let me know where you're at. That's always interesting to know. A lot of people from the UK and Australia and just various places. It's always really interesting to me. So I open with inviting your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels to join us. And let's get a little Palo Santo going on. A blessing for this reading. I'm going to start off with the energy messages from Kim Krans Wild Unknown archetype deck and her alchemy deck. We'll kind of blend the two. And then for the 3 days, we'll use the Urban Tarot and the 108 Oracle. And then if you want to stick around, I will clarify also. So, let's see what we have. Sagittarius, your last reading was good. I think so. Sagittarius. Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, you have something to say, too. This card comes out when there's something repressed. What you got to speak about it. You got, I don't know, maybe it's something with politics. That would be a definite trigger for people here lately. No, but I mean, it's just, it's when there's something that you just have to get off your chest. You have to say, you've got to talk about. You are being guided. Guys, I'm going to go out there with this message. I'm going to say that not only are you being guided through a divine detour or changes, but 10, it's the atomic number 50, which is reduced to a 5, right? And that also means change. So it goes along with the crystalline attributes of 10, as well as this theory that we're becoming more and more having a crystalline structure. I hope I'm pronouncing that. I think I pronounced it both ways, but 2 different ways. But you're being guided through this process, okay? You're being guided, and more light is getting in. It can be uncomfortable, by the way. These changes, these shifts can be uncomfortable. And more you think about it, the more the light is going to get in. It's going to disrupt any areas of darkness or whatever was stuck or heavy and dense. It's going to move out of your system. And so it can be uncomfortable and sometimes, but I don't know. Sagittarius, you're always up for an adventure. Like, no matter what it is, you're up for it. So I would think your sign would do really good with changes, but that's just what I feel. Let's see. Wow. And the siren. Are you the siren? You might be the siren, or you may have a siren in your life. I'm not going to go negative on this card, okay? I'm just going to stick with the positive of feeling like you're very alluring at this time, attractive. There may be something with your voice. I don't know if maybe you sing, or maybe the way you speak, some type of mannerism that you have. Maybe it's the way that sometimes it's not what you're wearing, but how you're wearing it, So maybe there's just something about how you do things that's very alluring to somebody here. Maybe more than just, usually the siren attracts a group. I mean, not to say that you would want all of that attention, but I'm feeling like attention. It's because this metal also, I would say it's like magical or dazzling. Reflective, that's the word, reflective. So you're reflecting something really good, though, to people. You're reflecting some really positive attributes. The ruby might be significant, too, to you, as something maybe special to you. The ruby. We have the unseen. That's a very mysterious card, isn't it? This is all about spirit. All about spirit, the unseen. And the fault line. Oh, the fault. Oh, the fault line. Oh, okay. What is good? So the fault line is when something is splitting apart, right? There's an area or something, right? I just always think of a broken bone here, but really, when you think about the fault lines, it's an area that is, it's already has some kind of weakness to it. Like if it's talking about a relationship or a job, like there's already some kind of situation where if something else happens, if there's more pressure on this, it's just going to come apart. So this is not something that you already would know where the fault line is in your life. You know what I mean? That you would know if that there's already something that it's already sensitive and it might break, and you kind of know this. So this is not a surprise. This energy, I don't know if it is actually broken apart or not. I guess we will see with the tarot what else this is meaning. Okay, yeah, we'll do the energies for day 1, day 2, and day 3 here. Oh, bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to put the Unseen up here. And the Shaman is on the bottom after that. This is a person who's really in touch with the spiritual realm. They can retrieve things. They can literally help people with soul retrieval. But if you are not, nowadays we don't typically walk around and say, I'm the shaman. But there may be a past life where you have been a shaman before. And so you may just kind of catch easily onto concepts of symbolism, animal spirits, or get a lot of possibly like a lot of messages in your dreams too. All right. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. Okay, there's something really new that's going to happen. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. I think this benevolent guide is definitely like tied to this unseen energy. If you feel like you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, like you're really being guided, like your intuition is just really sharp at this time. Maybe it's a passed on loved one also that is now serving as your guide or an angel of yours. Okay, Winter card is on the bottom. It's associated with Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces seasons. So December, January, February for something here. But, oh wow, okay. So you have the Magician, you have the Page of Cups. This is it's news coming in. It is about a fresh new start. Maybe with a relationship, a fresh new start, or a different type of career. It says the costume designer. There might be something that you designed, and so it might be like something that you just love to do that's now going to be the start of an actual job for you. The Magician is making something happen, and I always see the Four of Wands whenever I look at this Magician. I'm just always thinking, yeah, it's going to be successful, what you're manifesting. It's time. There's some sort of, this is probably associating with the Faultline, the Black Widow card. So it is time here for action, because there has been some sort of low vibration situation or person or toxic environment where I think it is the fault line, and there's something about it that you have to escape the control of it, or escape what it's attempting to control when it comes to you, when it comes to your life or your frequency. So we're going to get clarification. I think we're going to need it to find out a little bit more about that. The High Priestess knows. And the closure, the death card. So there is definitely some sort of ending here, right? That you already, but see, this is exactly like I was saying. This is something that you already know. Because there's some sort of energy that has had too much control over your own. With the handcuffs, it could have been, it says controlled defenseless target, held back prey, needing to break free, detained from external forces, or feeling powerless. And I think that's just what this energy wanted out of you. Maybe to get some type of control over you. Man or woman, the siren might be indicating that you are a very alluring type of person, or just charismatic, charming. And there, if it was a partner that had a lower vibration, or wasn't really, like, they didn't have a lot of confidence in themselves, then they may have tried to restrict your energy, or you, just because of that. I mean, people do some weird things when it comes to that. So the eyeglasses card is wanting you to analyze what's going on in the present moment. Put on those glasses. They're wanting you to see through into the unseen. There's an underlying fault line. I feel like they're showing me like a house on this foundation, but if you have these glasses on, or if you take the time to really figure out what's actually going on, that you would know that there's a fault line underneath this thing that's been built. And so an ending of a chapter feels like it's coming near, if you're wanting to change this, or if you're wanting something different. So you might be manifesting the end. And possibly here, this is also about your own transformation into the High Priestess, which is somebody who's very in tune with their spiritual gifts and abilities, right? And they're going through major transformation too. So, I have the card. This one says power on it with the Four of Pentacles, and this one says the activist with the Page of Swords. It's news. It's usually serious news that's delivered. It like it has a serious undertone. It doesn't always necessarily mean it's either bad or good. It doesn't, but it is something to be taken very seriously. So another important like news or message, and it does have to do with your stability, your power, or what you are growing for yourself. This can be talking about wanting to wall yourself off from certain lower vibration energies, like to protect yourself. For your peace. Protect yourself so that you can have peace. Yeah, the olive branch. It's kind of like, I'm just getting like forgiveness and move on here. For your peace. There's some sort of decision, and it might be heartbreaking. We have the broken heart, the Jack and Diane, and it's like a breakup card, or interference, heartbroken. Maybe something is interfering with your foundation or what you've been trying to build, and that can be disruptive of your peace. And so I don't know, but I'm feeling like we'll probably get more answers with this clarifying. So let's see. 10 of Swords. Oof. What is this low vibration situation? Why are we manifesting something new? Because of that. Because of that. The Four of Cups. It's a situation where we're feeling like we're settling. Like there must be something better out there. Something that actually makes me feel happy. This is also somebody who's a little bit walled off, I'm going to say. So these two are kind of coming across to me as somebody who, like a Sagittarius that craves adventure and fun and freedom, who has found maybe there's been a lot of control or walling off of your energy, and then it's gotten you to pull in, to withdraw also. it's like I'm seeing a domino effect of what's been going on here because of this. It feels like something that makes you act out of sorts, you know? I'm also picking up a person, and this won't be for everybody, but I am picking up a situation where it is so negative or low vibration that just interacting with that person is like walking on eggshells. And then again, there's a pull from the authentic self, because when the authentic self is expressed, then more of these control tactics get used, or defensive, or even anger comes out. Okay. So what is the news or the message here about you leaving? Queen of Wands, you having the confidence, the boldness, and the message is going to be about an opportunity to get out of Dodge. 8 of Cups. Emotionally detach, and you could feel like you were in a situation where emotionally detaching while in that situation was also causing you to detach a little from authentic self. It was like a side effect of it. And so you have to get back to you. That's the pathway that leads to your 9 of Cups. Yeah. So she's at an airport. She's gone. She's going. And the thunder is strong. It's powerful. Or he's going. You know what I mean? There's no real genders here. Tell me about the transformation with you being the High Priestess now. With you being the High Priestess. Oh, Judgment. I really feel like you're calling judgment. Do you see this person with their finger on the fire? Like, okay, this is the button that when you press it, it launches this spirit plan. This plan that you, yourself, your guide and spirit has for you to go on a different path, different steps, big decision, pushing that button. And that's what you're doing. And you're breaking free because of it. These are a lot of major arcana to be in a little reading. Tell me about the path. Changes when it comes to, look at that, death and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands too. All right, yeah. Yeah, I feel like somebody was really messing with your head or your emotions here. 7 of Cups, 1818 on the timer too. Feeling like they're messing with your kind heart because you're kind-hearted. And so I think you're leaving one relationship or contract that you were bound to or that you were committed to for a while. Maybe going towards something else, or that might lead you to something else. Because I have the Ace of Wands, which is the passion, the new beginning. It's also like with your sign here, I'm thinking it's about the adventure here that's on this new path. The news is that you'll be victorious in doing this. When you have this spiritual closure here from this situation with the Death card, yeah, you will be victorious for sure. Messing with the mind. Messing with the mind. Okay, tell me more about the Page of Swords here. 4 of Pentacles. Temperance. It's about spirit lining everything up for you to have the conditions just right. And if it's about a new relationship, then it's one that's going to be healing, where the chemistry is nice and it's healing and it's coming. Maybe that is what it's leading you to, is something new that's going to be better, calm, peaceful. Yeah, oh, keep visualizing, because whatever you're visualizing, and I saw this card, at the beginning when I started shuffling, so I think it is relevant. The Ten of Swords, the complete closure, ending, massive betrayal, hurt feelings, but it's all something that, like I said, the fault line was there already. Like, this is a build up to this, some sort of ending here, but you're going to be victorious. And I feel like this Three of Wands is saying, get ready for this next part of the journey. Get ready for your expansion, your growth, and also new partnerships, new alliances here that are more like it already includes the Two of Wands too, right? So something that's more aligned with you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you all. So if you need a private reading, the information is in the description box below. Otherwise, thank you for being here. Consider liking the video, commenting, and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.